Hey there, welcome back. Great to see you. Here we are with another raid showcase for this 7-star mighty, the raid boss, the plant, the thing, Meganium. There it is. We are going to do Golden Go. So let's get over it. Let's not waste any time. Let's talk about how to build this to make this an easy win for you. All right, let's get into the summary. Let's get into the details on Golden Go and how to build him to make this fight fairly easy. So what are we doing? We are going to run the Stellar Tera type. Do you have to? No. You can probably go ahead and go with a Ghost Tera type and be just fine. In fact, it probably is better overall, considering Steel is weak to the Bulldoze move that he uses later on in the thing, but that's irrelevant. We do just fine against it. So Stellar Tera type is what I'm going to run. Run Ghost if you would like to. Otherwise, what are you going to use from a held item? We are going to do Light Clay. Why? Because we're going to run Reflect. Basically, it adds 3 more moves. So instead of Reflect lasting for 5 turns, it lasts for 8 turns. So we only really need to apply it twice throughout the entire fight, and we'll be good to go. So I'm going to run Light Clay on him just to give us a little bit better defense. All right, over to the moves, and here's what you are going to do for your Golden Go. You're going to run Shadow Ball, Nasty Plot, Recover, and Reflect. Shadow Ball, of course, is the damage type move, plus it has the potential to lower the special defensive stat on the Pokemon, which makes it just that much better. Right here, I'll show you what that is. So, right there, may lower the special defense stat. So every single time it does trigger, and it likely will trigger at least once or twice, you do more damage to this Meganium, which just helps out overall. And of course, Nasty Plot, that's boosting your attack stats, your special attack stats, really needed to be able to get through this. Recover, that's your healing condition. I do encourage you to go ahead and throw in your power points to this if you want. You can actually go up to 8. I've only got it at 7 if you do need the extra healing. And then Reflect, that is going to be there to help you survive, help you take those hits from Meganium. All right, so get rid of that, get out of that, and let's talk about the stats for your Golden Go. All right, you're going to build him basically into special attack and HP. I typically do everything on the HP side for raids. That way, regardless of whether I go attack or defense, it kind of all works out the same. I don't have to focus one way or another, but special attack is going to be critical. And that's where his native stats lean towards anyway. So here's what you're looking at once you have him fully built and hyper trained, etc. Kind of 401, 378, level 100, you're going to be off and good. If your stats are around that ballpark, you're going to be just fine. One thing I do enjoy about Golden Go is he's also got a really good defensive stat at 226, making him just that much better at standing up to this Meganium, which is all physical attack. The ability, good as gold. It's irrelevant. We're not going to use it. It's not needed for this fight. This Meganium doesn't do anything that inflicts status conditions, which is kind of nice. So let's get over to the showcase and show you exactly how this works and to make your Golden Go take this guy out with little to no issue at all. Okay, we are in, and as always, do the trick to lock your party. So we have 2 Intimidate MPs. We've got Star Raptor, we've got Tauros. Those are going to be the ones controlling that attack boost from the Curse move. We've already discussed that all in the primary video for this. Go check that out if you haven't. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, go check that out. All right, turn 0, Light Screen and Reflect. That means for the next 5 turns, we're not going to do much damage to this guy at all. It doesn't matter. We're going to take advantage of that time to set up. What are we going to do? We're going to come in here and we're just going Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball. 3 times. At least 3 times. Why are we doing that? Because we're just kind of stalling. We're building up our Tera typing, 1, and then we're stalling basically to right here at the front side of the E on the times. So this time down here, the orange one. Once we hit that mark on time, he will actually reset our stats. Once that happens, then we'll start nasty plotting and building up to get through the rest of this fight. Oh, I did forget the Reflect. Ignore or Shadow Ball on turn 1. Do Reflect on turn 1. We'll go ahead and do it here on turn 3. No big deal. Because we're still max HP because he used the Curse move. We're good. There's the Reflect. So we'll use Reflect turn 1. And then go into 3 Shadow Balls. We'll go ahead and get our 3rd Shadow Ball off right here. And then we're doing really well time-wise. In fact, we'll probably just have to sit and wait. We'll just do a few extra Shadow Balls. Maybe get that special defense drop, etc. Use Recover if needed. We don't, not needed. We're not taking any damage here. So there's our Tera type. We can go ahead and Tera type if we would like. Go ahead and keep using the Shadow Balls. I don't want to push him too far, though, so I'm not going to Tera type just yet. I'm going to go ahead and keep him doing a little bit less damage. The reason is I don't want to push him to the point where he's resetting his own stats and getting that shield up and stuff really early. So, all right, we are really close. Right here's the marker. We're pretty much right on it. He is going to put up the shield, and he's going to reset our stats. Right there. On call. Okay. So from now, here on, what we're going to do is we're going to focus on getting 3 nasty plots up. We need to get our attack maxed out. We will filter in the recover as needed. And we're also going to keep an eye on that reflect move, because if you use that reflect move on turn 1, it'd be getting close to expiring here in the next turn or two. But because we used it on turn 3, ours is going to last a little bit longer. And we'll go ahead and check. Our reflect is actually 4 of 8. And that's because of that light clay we put on. So it actually is 8 turns versus 5. Alright, so I'm going to go straight into another nasty plot. As long as he's not doing anything crazy like critical hits, you're going to take these hits no problem and be just fine. As you see, he's barely done a little over 150 HP to me. And that move pretty much did nothing. So, another nasty plot that will finalize our special attack boosts. The Golden Go is in great shape. Start going. No, I don't know. No plan. Terrible joke. Ignore me. All right. What we're going to do, we're going to Terralize and then move straight into Shadow Ball. We'll reapply Reflect when needed. So again, we probably got, 2 turns left now? The Reflect is more important if you only have 1 Intimidate NPC, because I do have 2 with Tauros and Star Raptor. They're controlling his attack boost from that charge, or that curse. No problem. So we'll get to this. There we go, and as with the Arceus build, we'll just sort of slowly work our way through his shield, because this shield is just really good. His shield is really strong. So, just gonna keep Shadow Balling, recover as needed to stay alive, and then we'll get through this shield, and after that point, we'll actually start doing much larger chunks of damage. But as you see, this build is solid. We're not taking any damage. I haven't used recover a single time yet. How many 7-star raid bosses at this point could you say? You don't have a healer in the party, and I have not needed to heal yet. Like 10 turns in. That's how good this is. How good Goldengo is, because Goldengo is just resistant to everything he throws at him. The steel and ghost typing are phenomenal for this. Right into another nasty plot. So a couple more things coming up. He's going to debuff his stats. Not a big deal. It's going to erase the attack downs if these Intimidate NPCs have got him on the negative side, which will allow him to do a little bit more damage. But you're going to knock them out and then come right back in. So there's a critical hit for the first time from him. So we are now going to go into recover. I do not want to go down. Keep our Golden Go alive. You've got to use 2 recovers back to back. Go ahead. It's pretty much really only based on that critical thing. If you're getting critical hit, then it's really annoying. But without the critical hit, he does nothing. All right, let's check our Reflect. Let's see where our Reflect is. So Reflect is down. So that probably contributed to our little extra damage there. So let's get Reflect back up. The second Reflect is all you're going to need. It's not going to take another 8 turns to get through this fight. If it does, it'll be like the 8th turn that you're getting your win. All right, now into a Shadow Ball. Let's go ahead and break this shield. Didn't break it. I honestly thought it would. One more and we'll do it. And we avoided that attack, so hey, free attack. Zen Headbutt only has a 90% accuracy, so it will miss. Rarely, as we saw right, but it will miss. There goes the shield. We're in good shape. This fight is going very well. We're going to start doing a lot more damage now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take advantage of the free move. When the shield breaks, you get a free move. It means he will not attack. I'll go ahead and recover. You heal up. Get fully healed before I push him under the 50% mark and he starts double attacking. But that's where it gets a little bit annoying, especially if he double critical hits you. Because then all those attack debuffs and everything from the NPCs don't matter. Critical hit just ignores it and you're going to do full damage. There goes that clear. He's going to hit us with a Zen Headbutt. That missed. Hey, RNG's in our favor. Go straight into another Shadow Ball, and let's keep moving along. Really good damage. Really good. So 2 more Shadow Balls at most. And we're still taking less than 20 damage per hit here. So the Bulldoze is super effective. It's the only super effective move against Gholdengo. So we took 150 damage-ish from that. Dropped our speed. No big deal. Doesn't matter. So he did use 3 moves on us. What, the Seed Bomb into the Bulldoze into the Curse. Because Bulldoze is coded. We get that one for free. He's only used it once, and it's always at that 30% marker, 30% HP. There you have it. 1 hit. Nice clean hit. Didn't even take 2. We have finished him. No problem whatsoever. So hey, if this was helpful, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that sub button, and we're going to see if we get any Herba Mysticus here in a second. Did we get them? No, the first one. Oh, well, that's proof. It's not 100%, but hey, it is very, very common, which makes this a great thing to farm. So let me know down in the comments what you think, ways to improve this, what other builds you are using, etc., and we will see you in the next one.